Well, it's good to meet you.
Sure. Yeah. I took the fat one's camera and I ran through my saw.
And you what?
So the insanity you're about to watch needs to be framed in context so the viewer can understand what's happening. There's a private war being waged by the DA's office of Portland, Oregon against police accountability media. This is just another chapter. About a week ago, Eli, son of Hightower, you can find that YouTube channel, visited the district attorney's house wanting to ask him questions. He was scooped up and charged with a daisy chain of charges. He's being held on a $250,000 bail. That's 10% of his actual bail is $250,000. It's ridiculous. There's people that have raped children that don't have bail that are set that high. Well, Eli wasn't actually arrested in front of the DA, Rod Underhill's house. He was arrested a few days later when he was going to what he thought was the home of our public information officer in Portland Police Bureau, Pete Simpson's home. Well, it turns out that that house wasn't actually being occupied by Pete Simpson anymore. This fellow bought the house from Pete. This guy's name is John A. Hughes. Well, Eli, son of Hightower, happened to have had a live stream running, and that's when Robbie steps into the picture. Robbie noticed that Eli was arrested, and he wanted to go over and investigate and figure out what went on and interview people as media, and that's when he was attacked and had his phone taken away from him and cut in half by this John A. Hughes fellow who lived in the house then. This happened in front of Portland Police Bureau, and then Portland cops actually arrested him. Then the DA refused to prosecute the man.
Well, it's good to meet you.
Sure. Yeah. I took the fat one's camera and I ran through my saw.
And you what?
Well, I hit it with a dead blow hammer and the battery lit on fire, made a volcano in the back of the phone.
Wow.
Then I had to put it through my saw to put it out.
I got you. Mike Blue Hair reporting for Film the Police Portland. I'm here with the infamous Robbie, a man I have loads of respect for. Need to get him out cop watching more often, but okay, so I just attended an arraignment, and tell me why that person was being arraigned.
So John Hughes was being arraigned for harassment and criminal mischief because he attacked me and my girlfriend. He took my phone, sawed it in half, while the police did nothing.
Yeah, so criminal mischief, I guess that's the phone sawing in half because that's a property destruction crime. And then it was harassment?
Yep.
Okay, tell me the context by which you had contact with this individual.
Well, I showed up because I saw Eli get kidnapped by the police, and I saw this gentleman. He made contact with me. He was leaning up against a cop car, and he asked me if I was Robert West.
Okay.
And I said, well, I didn't say much. I just kept recording because I was looking for Eli because I was wondering where he went.
Okay.
And then police left after a while. Well, he came and charged at me and said, "I'm gonna kick your ass," in front of the police.
Yeah.
And police did nothing.
Okay.
And I told the police, "Hey, he just threatened me, and you're going to allow that?" And they're like, "Yeah, freedom of speech."
Okay, and then like how did he get your phone away from you? Did he steal it from you right in front of the police?
No, the police left, and then I was talking to his neighbor because she was like shouting a bunch of obscenities, and we were just recording that situation. And then he came out and said, "I told you the police wouldn't be here forever." And he grabbed my girlfriend, started trying to choke her. And then this other lady that I had been talking to came up and like grabbed me and tried to choke me. And
so, just to frame this in context, you saw. Sorry about the car. I'm gonna wait till the car passes. You saw son of Hightower, you know, being arrested.
Yep.
And then you came down because you thought that was Pete Simpson's house, and you wanted to question Pete Simpson, correct?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to see what happened to Eli.
Okay. Okay. Right on. Cool. Okay.
But yeah, then we were attacked, so he takes my phone out of my hand. Police show up, I tell police, "Hey, that guy has my phone," and he basically runs to the back. Well, at first he just stood out there, he's like, "Come and get it," like trying to bait me into fighting in front of the police.
Right.
And then police are doing nothing, and all of a sudden we hear this loud noise back there, and he comes out and my phone is in half and it's hot.
Does he give you the half of the phone?
He dropped it on the ground.
In front of the police?
Yes.
And they're not gonna go after him for a property destruction crime?
Apparently not, because I just showed up to see how his arraignment happened, and I guess I showed up too late because
yeah, I was there when they read his name out and said that he was no complainted. So why are we here in front of the DA's office? What are we doing now, Robbie?
So I'm just going to go into the DA's office and ask them why this person who attacked me and my girlfriend physically and stole my phone and destroyed it in front of the police is not being held accountable for their actions. And
just to be clear, you were there in the capacity of journalist, right? You were there trying to get data about what happened to Eli, yes?
Yes, and I was investigating. I was investigating what I saw.
Well, I think PNAC News would be very interested in this, and I'm going to run this up the flagpole with those guys and see if we can't get this on Photography is Not a Crime.
Yep.
All right, thank you, Robbie.
Thank you.
This is just another example of the malicious intent that Multnomah County District Attorney's Office, Rod Underhill's office, has against known activists and police accountability folks here in Portland, Oregon. The corrupt District Attorney of Portland, Oregon is treating the law enforcement infrastructure as his own little mafioso. I mean, this is just creepy. Okay, they can attack cop watchers, destroy their property in front of law enforcement, and nothing happens. Now we have been able to demonstrate a systemic pattern of Rod Underhill in the District Attorney's Office using citizens as proxy soldiers against us. Citizen journalism is a very important thing in the U.S. culture right now. We have to defend it. You know, the District Attorney's Office needs to stop using people as proxy soldiers to attack journalists. Period. By not prosecuting people that attack us, they're basically using those people as a way to chill and silence our ability to gather news.
What did the police say to you? I'm just curious about that. They said he was a parolee and what?
He said he got a parolee, they arrested him. The other two that showed up, they were either.
Yeah. See, they wanted to ask him questions as media. They wanted to they had a list of questions they wanted to ask. And, you know, like when news reporters do it, same kind of thing. But Eli likes to go out by himself. We all like to go out in teams. We don't think it's smart to go by yourself.
He had no beef with you, actually.
Right, yeah. No.
And he did leave pretty quick, you know. He was just trying to actually Pete Simpson, and I guess he had the wrong address.
But that's not Pete Simpson's address. Like,
Right.
that right up front.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, basically,
So it's
what
more of a misunderstanding or anything. So it's not like
Well,
it's
then
not
the other
worthy
two
of
showed
a it's not worthy of a $250,000 bail.
Then the other two show up. Wouldn't leave.
What's enough if you have court today,
I don't
make sure
even
you
know
check
about
out the window,
the
if you have
other two
electronic devices on camera,
I
make
didn't
sure you're
know
turned off in the courtroom and still away. Thank you.
Well, it's good to meet you.
Sure. Yeah. I took the fat one's camera and I ran through my saw.
And you what?
Well, I hit it with a dead blow hammer and the battery lit on fire, made a volcano in the back of the phone.
Wow.
Then I had to put it with my saw to put it out.
I got you.
You're gonna kill him. What's your name, sir? Your name's Go Fuck Yourself? Alright, go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Hello, officer, go fuck yourself.
Go back to the